On today's episode of The Front Row, we are at the Texas Tech University School of Music in the office of Dr. Eric Allen, who wears many musical hats in our community. And one of the things is he is the Director of Traditional Music Ministries at First United Methodist Church. And that's kind of the capacity that we're here today to talk to Eric about. And specifically, it's the Vesper Concert Series at First United Methodist Church. Eric, first of all, welcome to the program. Thanks for being our guest.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
And tell us just a little bit for historical context about the Vesper Concert Series, what it is and what it does.
Sure. Well, First United Methodist Church for years has provided free concerts to our community as part of the Vesper Concert Series. This was started by Gordon McMillan years ago, and we're actually we're getting very, very close to our 50th anniversary of these concerts. It's hard to believe. But the first, we're 2 years out from celebrating the 50th anniversary. So a storied program, a storied church, of course, in this community, foundational to the city of Lubbock, and over the years we've seen so many artists from around the globe come and visit Lubbock and perform as part of this series. The beautiful thing about these concerts is they're sponsored and free to the public, so anyone is welcome to come. And we're just always so excited to bring people into the church and hear beautiful music in a really beautiful space.
Oh, that's the other thing. It's a gorgeous place for a concert.
Oh, it's lovely.
And yeah, acoustically, visually, culturally, aesthetically, all of the things. Mm-hmm. It's really, really beautiful. Well, there is a concert coming up this Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock, part of the series. Give us more detail.
Absolutely. Well, this week we're really excited to feature the Aruna Quartet, which is a saxophone quartet. And this group, if you've never heard this group, they actually began here in Lubbock several years ago. All of them were students at Texas Tech. And while they were students, they, under the direction of David Dees, our saxophone professor, they created a quartet, which is kind of the tradition of that studio in particular, to create these chamber ensembles. This group in particular, while it started here, really, really blossomed and grew into something that, into an ensemble that has continued for many, many years. I'm not even sure how long they've been together, but probably over 10 years at this point. And each have gone separate ways across the country, but the quartet has continued to record and to perform all over the country with various ensembles. And they are an award-winning group that went on to win the Fishoff gold medal, the Chamber Music Championship several years ago, and which is one of the most prized competitions in chamber music. And so not only are we proud of them at Texas Tech, we're proud of them in the Lubbock community, and of course they are just artists through and through, just fabulous musicians, and it's so great to invite them back and to have them a part of the series.
So did you know them? Did you teach them when they were here?
I did. Most of them. At least 3 of them were my conducting students and played in my ensembles when I was at Texas, when they were at Texas Tech. And so Will Pyle, Tony Guzman, Ryan Hill, and Andrew Schoen are all just fabulous. And the quartet features a breadth of the family of the saxophone, the soprano saxophone, the alto saxophone, the tenor saxophone, and the baritone saxophone. And together, that ensemble makes up one of the most beautiful sonorities. And it often can imitate the string quartet in many ways, and can create some of those, but it also can exploit larger dynamics even than some of those string ensembles can. And so it's a pretty dynamic ensemble. It's really exciting.
Right. Well, that actually was one of my questions. When you think of a string quartet, you think of 2 violins, a viola, and a cello. Mm-hmm. With a saxophone, there's a family of instruments. Mm-hmm. Is it normally soprano, alto, tenor, and bari?
The standard saxophone quartet is, every once in a while you will see a standard quartet, and you might see different instruments of the family, all the way up to the sopranino saxophone, sometimes even down to the bass saxophone. Mm-hmm. But those 4 are the typical
general,
the standard fare, if you will, for a saxophone quartet.
Well, that kind of makes sense, because I know there's a lot of arrangements of string quartet literature for saxophone.
Absolutely.
And like the Ravel Quartet works great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And anything the Baroque era. I mean, things from the Baroque era work really, really nicely. They're able to execute trills in a way that it just sounds very genuine and organic and authentic.
Yeah.
And so it's really exciting.
Well, speaking of literature and stuff, what does the Aruna Quartet have in store for Sunday afternoon?
Well, it's a wide variety, and I've just been privy to the program, and so there's a nice transcription, a Debussy transcription, and some modern works. Kenji Bunch, we'll hear some music from Kenji Bunch. A setting of the Glazunov saxophone quartet in B flat major, which I think will be really, really neat to hear with the saxophone quartet together in that way. And just several others pieces that are just beautiful, some transcriptions and some just a really nice setting. I think you'll get a wide variety of sonorities and different genres and styles. So it should be a really nice afternoon.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about logistics, time, and all the activities that will take place.
Sure. So on March 1st, which is this Sunday, at 5 p.m. at the sanctuary at First United Methodist Church is when the concert will be. The concert will be approximately an hour, end around 6 o'clock, and it'll be followed by a reception in our parlor where there's cookies and punch, and all of this is free to the public, and we hope you'll come out and enjoy just a beautiful afternoon of music. It should just be a really nice day.
Yeah, you said they did some recording. Maybe they'll bring a few.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
And let people enjoy the.
I would say one of the pieces that they're probably most known for as of recent was they commissioned in collaboration with several other universities, including Texas Tech, a saxophone quartet and wind ensemble piece. Titled Second Nature by Viet Quang. And this piece is one that they've recorded with the Texas Tech Wind Ensemble a few years ago, and it was featured at the TMEA conference a couple of years ago. So they've gone on and performed that work with other institutions and other ensembles around the country. So they've done some pretty exciting things and have contributed to the repertoire in important ways.
All right, boy's done good.
That's right. We're glad to have them come back.
Absolutely. Eric Allen is Associate Director of Bands here at Texas Tech University. He is also the Director of Traditional Music Ministries at First United Methodist Church here in town. Eric, as always, thank you so much for being our guest on the show today.
It's my honor. Thanks, Clint.